All right, let's do Elisa Robertson. Just put in that standard preamble. Elisa Robertson was referred for pre-coaching assessment. Actually, that's not true. Elisa Robertson was evaluated to better understand the demands and expectations of the soon-to-be hired human resources executive. Elisa has had a long and fruitful career with Westerfeld, and as she approaches retirement, the organization is focused on understanding her contribution, how it's been made, and what the current and future needs of this organization will be. The summary of Lisa will further our understanding of the type of skills, talents, and experiences the person that will follow her may need to express. Paragraph. Lisa graduated high school early at 17 years of age as a high performer, making really good grades and holding various leadership positions, as well as in sports, college prep curriculum, etc. She also held a number of jobs and was industrious, committed, and busy young woman. She studied accounting in school, and early jobs were in CPA firms. She didn't really care for the commitments around the tax time, joining Westerfeld in 1987. She's been at Westerfeld since that time. Running through a series of positions in the organization, she learned it from the ground up, from audit, through financial analyst, through payroll. She brought in professionals. She grew in her role, and over time, she eventually became vice president and ultimately, recently, executive vice president of the organization. She went through significant downsizing of the organization, where the organization was reduced from maybe 3,300 employees down to about 500, which is a little bit lower than it is today. She has seen a number of changes and a number of evolutions within the company, understands it deeply. She feels this has deepened her knowledge and understanding of organizations and their needs. She's a product of modest family background, hardworking family members with standard challenges and difficulties associated with that. She has a single sibling who serves as a traveling nurse. She also was married early to her high school sweetheart, and they have 2 children. So they have a strong relationship, travel together, and take on new responsibilities together. She feels key strengths that have supported her through these years at Westerfeld include integrity, a strong work ethic, a dependable, get-it-done attitude, and, of course, the capacity to execute, to literally get it done. On the downside, she feels like she's too introverted, works on the quiet side, and is a working doer more so than a strategic leader. Nonetheless, she has strong leadership capacities and has earned a strong presence and high regard within the body of the organization. By nature, she sees herself and is a collaborator. She works to gain input from others, but she still finds a way to get it done. So she stands in service to others with a pragmatic, direct, and grounded way of getting the job done. Paragraph. From a testing standpoint, she's about average in terms of her social need. While manifesting superior intellect, she sometimes lowers her intellectual product by being too close to it or maybe too focused on detail. She's sensitive to emerging issues and internally can feel mildly reactive to emerging events, but typically may not show this on the outside. She's assertive when she needs to be, but would prefer to serve from the background and not be the out front voice on particular issues. She's serious-minded, conscientious with regards to rules and guidelines, sometimes being a bit obsessive with detail, follow-up, and follow-through. She can lean forward socially when she needs to, but as mentioned earlier, she tends to be somewhat retiring. While she will keep her eyes open in new relationships, she learns to trust over time and will be loyal and strong, service-oriented towards those that she supports. Conservative in her views, detailed in her approach. She works to bring a relaxed and personable demeanor while getting the job done in an ongoing way. Paragraph replacing Elisa's long-held competence, deep understanding of the organization is more difficult than is apparent on the surface. The specifications around this job and this candidate will need to be thoughtfully reviewed and worked through before offering an outsider with such a level of title and access as Elisa holds today is a daunting task. The end.